Hello, everyone. My name is Tanya Marzette-Love, and today I'm going to speak with you regarding the Restorative Practice Continuum. The Restorative Practice Continuum provides the opportunity for you to communicate utilizing informal and formal processes within the community. Informal processes include affective statements and affective questions. With affective statements, it provides an opportunity for the person to explain and express how they are feeling. With affective questions, it provides the person the opportunity to reflect on the things that they have done as far as how they affected someone else. Sometimes there's a small impromptu conference where it's not necessarily formal, but it's not informal either. It's just in the middle because you're still addressing how someone is feeling, but you're not doing it in a large setting and it's impromptu. So you don't necessarily need to plan. But it may be a one person, an individual, or a small group, but not the entire group. And then there's those formal things, those formal conferences that you can do or processes. And with the formal processes, you're holding formal conferences, group conferences, peace circles, and you're doing it with a larger group. So it requires a little bit more time for you to plan and get everything together. Now, today I'm going to give you two situations that I'm going to have to tell you how I would address those situations with utilizing the continuum. The first situation is going to be proactive. The second one is going to be responsive. So with the first situation that's proactive, it reads, you have created your community. How do you maintain this on a daily, weekly, monthly basis? Well, I would first have a formal peace circle because I want the entire community involved. So it'll be a larger group. So I first have to plan it. But after I planned it, in a perfect world, I've already planned it. So I'm sitting everyone down. And one of the things that I would do is I would celebrate the successes. So I would provide them this sentence starter and provide them the opportunity to fill in the blank. The sentence starter reads, I am grateful that we no longer and we now, and fill in the blank. And with that being said, it provides them the opportunity to look back at what used to happen versus now what is happening. Then we would take a second go round, and with the second go round, I would give them the opportunity to tell me something that they believe needs to be changed. So everyone get the opportunity to express some things that they see still need to be changed because we still want to keep the community as fruitful as we've made it. So we have to look at some things that still need to be tweaked to keep our community going. So hopefully that's provided some insight and it'll keep our community motivated to keep going. The second situation is responsive. The responsive situation reads, a coworker feels they have more work than anyone else and constantly complains. Well, to me, because it's just one coworker complaining, I would use a small impromptu conference. I would use a small impromptu conference because I need to find out what's the basis of this person really complaining so I can really see if they're possibly doing more work than someone else. It's a possibility. So the first thing I would ask is for their opportunity to explain why do you feel like you are doing more work than everyone else. I would provide that opportunity for them to say how they're feeling. The second thing I would do, we would sit down and create a list of the things that they are doing. After we compile that list of the things they're doing, the third thing we do is we go through the list to look at those things that are assigned versus those things that may be extra. After we compile that list and pull away those things that's required for them to do, then I would ask what they would expect to do. What they would expect to happen. Because, sometimes they have an idea of what they want to happen. Sometimes it's not always they want to pass it along. They may just want some help. So with that being said, I want to check on those things that we possibly can get someone else to help with. And In that process, I've engaged the fair process because I've engaged them, I've explained things to them, and I've sat down and I've spoken with them about those things that are expected. So hopefully this helps someone along the way. Thank you very much for giving me your time. Have a safe and awesome day.